I forgot to start recording before this, and I forgot my little tripod deal. But I am now wiring my ignition to my switch on my switchboard. See that fancy little switch that I can use to power my ignition and then the starter switch right next to it? Yeah, that'd be really convenient to use. That way your factory ignition switch with the key over there, that damn thing that cut ignition on the starting line last weekend. Yeah, we don't want that happening again. So I'm now doing what was encouraged to begin with. Need to turn that off. I had it turned on because I was chasing wires, trying to figure out which one was which, and now to deal with rat's nest that I have going on in here. I promise I'll fix that. Probably this off season. It's gotten a little out of hand. Yeah, so in the process I found my wire for the ignition, and then I found my wire for the starter button. So now I have a white wire up in here that turns into purple. That's for my starter. And then I have a red wire that's caught behind this panel right there, back there. That will be my ignition. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swap that out. Fuel pump, ignition. Well, wiring the ignition and the starter on the switch panel made me so proud of myself. Even though it was so simple, I was happy to be able to fix it without costing myself any more money and not die on the starting line again. Which, spoiler alert, it works. But I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I should have listened to Jack in the first place. We live and we learn. It's still a streetcar. It just starts on the switch panel. And after that, it was on to the big surprise of getting the fenders swapped over for the Slidalou no prep. So I'll show you the process of getting the fenders put on. I was pretty excited to be able to go ahead and get the metal fenders put on to be able to run Slidalou no prep and in the true street class.
I never took it apart.
This is the first time these fenders have been off the car since 1994. It's very bittersweet to see them go, but here we are, and I'm excited to be an all-steel, all-glass car now. It's been a long time coming. A lot of the true street rules call for all metal anyways, so I'm excited to have made that change. The difference in weight is next to nothing, maybe 4 pounds it seems like so far. We went ahead and scaled the car afterwards, and I'll include that just to show y'all how that ended up. But first, let me show y'all my new side marker lights. Well, I'm just showing you one right now, but it's a real street car. It has side marker lights. The fiberglass fenders didn't have those cutouts before, so I'm excited to have those. They look super cool at night. Like, they're cute. So here's the weight of the car. That is what it looked like trying to get it ready to run radials on a track that, of course, is not ideal for radials with this leaf spring car that doesn't have an anti-roll bar and needs several other suspension upgrades, but we wanted to get the best start that we could. So that's 260 pounds of weight in the trunk with a full 15-gallon fuel cell and an extra battery. I thought it was pretty funny to get it to 53% on the rear like that. There's some change coming this next season. I'm hopefully going to lighten up the front so the rear doesn't take as much to change, but we will see what happens. I know y'all have already seen the fenders in that previous picture, but I'll go ahead and show y'all a nice picture where you can see that the car looks absolutely beautiful with its new metal front end, and I'm excited to see what next season holds, as this was the last race of the season I was preparing for. So you'll also get a video on how that race went, and then we'll be on to prep for next season. Big thank you to all of my sponsors. I can't begin to thank y'all enough for everything y'all have done and continue to do for me. I wouldn't be where I'm at without every single one of y'all, especially Squirrel Tuned. He keeps my car running amazing, so thank you to everyone.